This is Dabu7. An update here to this NFAC militia leader getting arrested. This is John Fitzgerald Johnson, or John Johnson, better known as Grandmaster J, arrested after he apparently had pointed a rifle at federal agents in Louisville, Kentucky during a protest, and I believe I could have very well have been at this exact one. They show shots of him lifting the rifle, and we went down there and we covered that on D Live specifically all the way throughout the day. That day they shot themselves, part of their crew, their members out on the lawn, accidentally discharged a weapon 20 feet from us and shot multiple people. You know, they shouldn't have had anything chambered or anything the way that they were doing down there, but they were just unorganized as it could get, dropping threats, saying they were going to come back and burn down Louisville, you know, burn down businesses and hurt people that did absolutely nothing to them. When the whole time they're trying to bark and act like it's the government, this and that. Well, I thought it was strange that there were federal agents all over the place on the rooftops. And they had every intersection blocked with like a dark car, tinted out windows, just sitting there, blocking off everything. We documented these events, got in some scuffles with some other people, and there were some weird ones running around with guns that we were questioning. Me and Hoodie and Tiger Diesel and Carolina May, we were walking them streets, but at one point, one of these guys wasn't even black, because we thought it was an all-black militia. Well, this guy wasn't. He was like Asian, and he was having like PTSD or something. He was diving in and out of bushes, finger on the trigger, like it was bad. These guys were just not organized. They were not with it all together at all, not trained well at all, shot themselves, everything else. And now this guy getting taken down after pointing a flashlight that was on the end of his gun up at officers. So keep this in mind for anyone out there that may have a flashlight on a weapon, that if you're pointing that weapon in a direction, trying to shine light on something, and you just so happen to shine some light on a federal officer, well, guess what? You now have the barrel of a gun on one as well. And that's exactly what they're saying they arrested him for. He faces 20 years in prison on these federal charges. They say, oddly enough, that 30 seconds after it happened, within 30 seconds, an officer from the Louisville PD force walked up to him and said something about it. And there was no arresting him then. There was nothing. He was just allowed to go on about his business. So they come back after this time and snatch him up. So, you know, we have a right to form a militia out here. And salutes to all of those out there that do so. But be very careful about who you align yourself with. Everyone has the right. You better get trained up properly, not get out there and shoot yourself in the foot. You better take it serious, not just out there trying to play Rambo looking like badasses. This is real deal, not a show. We need to get ready. We need to be prepared the real way, the right way. Not out here showing off. Comprende? That's what's up. And for cats that really want to get with it, you need to get with it underground, because that's where it's going down. If you're sitting around thinking, oh, nothing's going on, well, you're mistaken. It's going down big time. And you're missing out. It's underground. Better ask somebody about it. Links below.